Hello consultant, today I'm going to solve the question from September 2018 and the question name is Jolt. The question is regarding what? The question is regarding BPR information system and ethical impact. So first we're going to discuss about BPR. Let's read the requirement first. Evaluate how the BPR proposal, so there must be a proposal in the scenario. Evaluate how the BPR proposal could improve Jolt's performance in relation to its retail customers. So we know that, okay, I think I need to discuss about BPR before starting the question. Okay, let's read the comment again. Evaluate how the BPR, evaluate is the verb. What do we have to do? We have to do evaluation. What to evaluate? How the BPR proposal could improve Jolt's performance. Okay, they want to improve Jolt's performance using the BPR proposal. What performance? What sector of performance? Which side? In relation to its retail customers, two key demands. Okay, their customers must have two demands. In the scenario, we'll get it. And they want to improve Jolt's performance regarding this demand using the BPR. Then advise Jolt on the development of the information system. Okay, again, we have to advise the entity. They want to develop the information system, right? On the development of the information system, which should be required for BPR proposal to deliver performance improvement. We know that BPR required increase in BPR requires improved use of IT information system, and BPR is almost automated. It needs to integrate much more many processes, so it needs information system. So they want to develop information system, and they are asking us to advise how they can deliver performance improvement. Okay, we have to advise on the development of information system. Then finally, assess the impact of Jolt's high ethical standard. So this is on ethical standard on the BPR proposal and consequently business performance. Okay, I'm reading again. Assess the potential impact of Jolt's high ethical standard. So we have to assess the impact of the entity's ethical standard on the BPR proposal. This is a proposal. This is a radical redesigning proposal. So there must be something related to ethical. There must be needed so many changes. So we have to assess the impact of this change and impact of the organization's performance as well. When they will they will go for BPR, they will go for business process re-engineering. What will be the impact? Okay, let's read the scenario first. Jolt manufactures high quality swimwear and cycling clothing in clothing industry. Its only factory. It has its own factory which employs 1,000 manufacturing staff and 200 support staff. Its products are used by both amateur and professional sports players in its home country. Jolt is known for its high ethical standard towards its workers, suppliers, and the environment, and has voluntarily published a corporate sustainability report for many years. Okay, they prepared a corporate sustainability report. These are requirement, right? High ethical standard. Jolt is known for its high ethical standard towards its workers, suppliers, and environment. This is sad because while implementing BPR, there will be radical changes in the staff, in process, in system, in departments, right? That's why they are giving indication what to write. Jolt is known for its high ethical standard towards its worker, supplier, environment. So you have to consider these issues while discussing level 3. Question 3. The requirement 3. Jolt is organized into there are no functional department, traditional functional department such as procurement, finance, and sales, most of which have their own reliable they're unreliable spreadsheet based system. Okay, they are depending on spread-based Excel, right, for planning and reporting. As a result, Jolt often fails to produce accurate, timely, and consistent data to monitor its own performance. This is the reason why they want to redesign. They often fail to produce accurate, timely, and consistent data. They cannot produce accurate, timely, and consistent data to monitor its own performance, which contributes to failure in achieving the performance targets set by its retail customers. Okay, what are the customer demand? We are not sure about it. Jolt's market is a seasonal and competitive. Retailers who are Jolt's customer, both swimwear and cycling clothing, have two key demands. Okay, this is the demand. Two key demands. They want lower prices to pass on to consumers, and they also require suppliers. To meet performance targets relating to lead time and quality. Okay, we are failing to deliver within the time. We are failing to maintain the quality, and we are not being able to give a competitive price to our customers. Okay, to help them comply with the retailer's demand, Jolt's competitors have closed down all of their own manufacturing facilities. Okay, now talking about another competitor. Our competitor have closed down their manufacturing facilities and outsourced all production to overseas suppliers. Okay, one more thing, BPR is mostly related to outsourcing. In many cases, BPR do the outsourcing work. Okay, outsource all production to overseas suppliers. Why? To maintain this quality, to maintain this lead time, and to maintain this price. Okay, who have much larger factories and lower cost. See, we are outsourcing at a lower cost. To mitigate the cost of shipping goods over long distance, Jolt's competitors have invested in sophisticated software. Okay, what are they doing to mitigate the cost of shipping goods? They want to reduce the cost of shipping goods over long distance. Jolt's competitors have invested in sophisticated software to consolidate orders so that each shipping containers is completely full before dispatch from their suppliers. Okay, this is kind of economic order quantity. Purchase invoice processing is also automated. Invoicing also automated by the integration of information system into the supplier's bespoke system. Okay, now this is the information about our competitor. Now, what is our proposal? In order to reduce cost, we also want to reduce cost. It has been proposed to outsource the manufacture. Okay, they want to outsource the swimwear, which is 50% of Jolt's total output. We have two products, swimwear and cycling clothing. They want to outsource this. That is a 50% of total output. So supplier 17,000 kilometers away. A comparison of the cost of manufacturing and the cost of outsourced swimwear is given in Appendix 1. Okay, we are given in the appendix. If we produce, we'll have a cost of 5, and if we outsource, we will have a cost of 3.5. Okay, we are given the other information. After reading the scenario, we'll check this. This will mean that a staff from Jolt's functional department, now talking about a staff from functional department will reorganize into multidisciplinary team. Okay, their tasks will be different now. They will be reorganized into multidisciplinary teams, each serving major customer accounts. Each team will perform all aspects of account management. Okay, they will do all types of jobs of accounts management, from taking sales order and procurement through to arranging shipment after sales service. Okay, they will have to do all activities involved in a process, from where to where, from taking sales order and procurement through to arranging shipping and after sales service. First they will take order, then they will procure the item, then they will arrange the shipment, and after the shipment they will give after sales service to the customers. Team members dealing with customers will work in Jolt's home country. Okay, those who are dealing with the customers will work in the home country, while those managing quality and suppliers will work close to the manufacturing site. Okay, they will work 17,000 kilometers away from my country. Teams will be given greater autonomy. Okay, they are now given more autonomy than they were given earlier. To set selling prices, they can set the selling prices to reflect market condition. Many support staff will work in unfamiliar roles because they were in a functional department. Now they have to do all the work. Now they will be unfamiliar with their roles and will be offered new jobs overseas after the reorganization. Okay, those who will lose their job will be offered new jobs overseas after the reorganization. A consultant has advised Jolt that the outsourcing and reorganization proposal has characteristics of re-engineered process. And could be described in business process re-engineering. Okay, now somebody is telling that what is BPR is. She advised that as well as evaluating how BPR will improve its business performance in meeting customer demands and requirements. Jolt should take into account any development in information system which may be required. Okay, development IT system requirement 2, as well as the ethical aspects, that is requirement 3. Now we are to evaluate how BPR proposal could improve our performance in relation to the customer's two demand. What are the two demands? Quality and lead time, and the another one is lower price. How? Okay, before discussing the answer, I want to discuss about BPR. What is BPR? Okay, before understanding the BPR, we need to know what is BP. I mean the business process. A business process is a series of activities that are linked together. All the activities are linked together. Here we have read it. What? Where is it? Taking order to procurement, through arranging shipping, after sales service. So this is a series of activities. For example, material handling. Okay, what are the activities included in material handling? So material handling might be classed as a business process. If this is a process, what are the activities are involved here? Scheduling, production, storing materials, then processing PO, then inspecting materials, and those other activities of shipment, then finally paying suppliers. These all series of activities is called a business process. So BPR is the now what is BPR? BPR is the fundamental rethinking. We have to rethink about our current stage, current work, current performance, and make radical redesign of business process. We are now working in functional departments, but thinking of bringing radical change and make a process based work. So radical redesign of business process to achieve dramatic improvement. We want to improve our price, right? In critical contemporary measures of performance such as cost. Okay, here we want to improve in cost, quality, and also the speed. Nothing said about the service in this question, but this can also be tested in your exam. So what is the aim of the BPR? BPR's main aim is to improve customer satisfaction. BPR's primary aim is improved customer satisfaction. I need to highlight it. Okay, pink is a girlish color. I need to select something. Okay, not looking good. Okay, improved customer satisfaction is often the primary aim. So what does BPR do? BPR cuts across. See, the scenario is all about textbook knowledge. They have said what are they going to do, and this is from textbook. So it's 100% same with the scenario. BPR cuts across traditional department lines in order to achieve more efficient delivery of the final product. So it cuts across traditional department lines in order to achieve more efficient delivery of the final product. What is the requirement of BPR? BPR will require a change in culture. Yeah, this is said here. They are going to change main aspects. A change in culture, move towards functional department to process team. Yeah, this is mentioned in the scenario. So what BPR requires? BPR requires to retrain its employees, because here it is said that many of the staff will work in unfamiliar roles. Okay, they need to be retrained. Communication and leadership from senior management is a core item in implementing BPR. BPR results in more automation. Okay, after doing BPR, the process will be more automated. Therefore, there will be greater use of IT and integrated process. See, this is also mentioned in the scenario. They said that the Jolt should take into account any development in information system. Okay, no, this is not. getting it because I haven't highlighted it. Okay, as far as I can remember, there was something that they want to anticipate the demand. They want to. Where is it? Hold on. This is the first time I'm solving the question. Where is it? You might have got it. Okay, finally I haven't got it. Okay, here. Purchase invoices processing is also automated by the integration of information system. So, greater use of IT. See, we'll use software to anticipate many aspects. Then what are the problems of BPR? While when BPR is done, there will be change in roles, right? Then the stuff there will be stuff cut. This is also said here. They will be given new jobs overseas, so stuff cut. There will be decline in morale due to stuff cut, and our perception that BPR is all about cost cutting, right? They want to reduce the cost. Then staff may feel devalued when their current role is fundamentally changed. See, their current role is changed, and now they will do multidisciplinary teamwork. And current role is fundamentally changed with the reorganization into teams with different goals and expectations. They are given with different goals. The ultimate goal is to reduce the cost, to reduce the lead time, and to improve the quality. BPR often strips out different layers of middle management. Okay, there is no need of different layers of middle management. This may lead to loss of coordination and communication. There is a removal in different layers of middle management. After removing these layers, there will be a loss of coordination and communication. BPR often utilized outsourcing. Okay, see, if we had read the textbook earlier than the question later, then we will see that everything mentioned in the textbook has been mentioned in the scenario. So BPR often utilized outsourcing, farming out business processes and elements of production. However, this sometimes had adverse consequences on quality and flexibility, because we are outsourcing from somebody else. If we would manufacture it in-house, we could ensure the quality. Now we are not sure about the quality and the flexibility as well, because this is about his performance, his efficiency. How is he maintaining the flexibility? We can't control it now. And finally, in many cases, business processes were not redesigned but merely automated. Okay, many cases the redesigning is not successful. It becomes just automation of process. So to be successful in BPR, the systems will have to be redesigned to capture new performance measurement data. I'm reading again. To be successful in BPR, the system will have to be redesigned. How? Why? To capture new performance measurements data, focusing on factors. What factors? Quality, innovation, ability to work as a team, and on-time delivery. We need to consider all this: quality, innovation, ability to work as a team, and on-time delivery. Finally, we are doing a radical change, right? So we have to link our reward system with the change. Reward system should be linked to the changed process. We are giving them more roles, right? We are giving some of them multidisciplinary teamwork, and each team will perform all aspects of accounts management. So they are going to do more work compared to earlier. Now their reward system should be changed so that we can be successful. So we have to say all this in the answer. Let's move towards the answer. Okay, there's the definition. BPR is the fundamental change in all. We know dramatic improvement performance for Jolt. The BPR proposal aims to meet the retailer's demand, lower price, and requirement to meet. Okay, first the lower price. To be able to sell swimwear at lower price, Jolt's purpose reducing cost by outsourcing production to overseas suppliers. The current average production cost of manufacturing is 5. The current cost is 5, and the cost will be 3.5. The cost of purchasing from Western supplier is 4. Okay, we haven't read the other information given in the appendix. Their purchase cost outsourced products is translated into dollar from the supplier's home currency. In addition to the purchase cost from the supplier, Jolts must pay the okay, there is a currency issue maybe. Then shipping cost at a rate of 5,000 for each large standard size shipment regardless of the number of units in it. Each container holds 10,000 units. Okay, you have to calculate it. Then due to change in international trade tariff expected in near future, similar imports into Jolt's home country will be subject to 10% import duty. Let's also be added, excluding the shipping cost. Okay, let's read the question. Okay, 3.5 then plus the shipping cost. This is 20% of savings. We are now saving $1. That is 20% of saving is a large significant improvement in financial performance, but not dramatic ones. This is not dramatic, right? Just 20%. And may not fit the definition of BPR. Exchange rate movement could reduce the cost saving significantly. See, if we have a adverse exchange rate movement because we are importing from a overseas supplier, so our adverse movement of currency will increase our cost. In near future, expected change in international trade tariff will increase to unit cost. The 10% import duty will increase our cost further and reduce the cost saving to just 13%, because our new cost will be what? 4.35. New cost will be 4.35. So we are just saving 65.65 cent per unit. That is 13% of current cost. This is not a radical change. This is not a dramatic change, I think. Okay, unless Jolt decides to outsource the remaining 50% of production and close its factory completely. Okay, one more thing. They are not closing the factory completely, right? They are doing it for 50%. So they will have to incur the fixed overheads, fixed costs, right? So what did they say? Let's read. Unless the Jolt decides to outsource the remaining 50% production and close its factory completely, factory overheads of 0.95 per unit may still be incurred. Factory overhead. This is going to be incurred, right? And just be reallocated to Jolt's other sportswear products. We'll have to incur the cost. Now we have to reallocate this 0.95 just because of not having the manufacturing division of swimwear. We have to allocate this cost to other departments, other manufacturing departments. So possibly to eliminating the cost saving, because we have to incur the 0.5. Now we are just saving. Currently we are saving 1, and in future the 1 will be reduced to 0.65. Again we have to continue with this factory overhead. Maybe we are not going to save anything. Combining several jobs into one is the characteristics of re-engineered processes. This is mentioned in the scenario. We are mentioning this to get extra marks. As such, reorganizing a staff into multidisciplinary teams may create overhead saving, such as by reducing the number of staff employed by the automation of process invoice processing. These savings will be offset by additional costs such as investment in new information system. We are doing some savings because we may need less stuff now, but we have to invest in new information system, right? We need to retrain our current staff. I told you earlier, we need to retrain our current staff because they are in unfamiliar roles. See, it's really easy. The thing I have, this is the first time I'm solving the question, and those things I have marked in the scenario are written in the answer. So and incentivizing them to work overseas. This is managing their jobs overseas. This will have a cost, right? And the re-engineered processes often allow workers more autonomy to make decisions. Now they will be given more autonomy. Now we are talking about the negatives, I think. Giving teams more autonomy to set prices may allow Jolts to set prices reflecting the customers they serve and prevailing market conditions. Meeting performance target. They had another target, that is lead time and quality. Lead time means the time between an order placed and the good goods delivered. So current lead time for customers order unknown. We don't know about it. If we would know and we are given with a new lead time, then we could compare. As the proposed supplier is 70,000 kilometers away, goods will take several weeks to be transported by sea, because we cannot go for air shipment. That's costly, right? And 17,000 kilometers is a long distance. It will take time, several weeks, to be transported by sea. This may increase lead time significantly. This is going to increase my lead time, though may be offset by faster production times in larger factories. As Jolt's sales are seasonal, because this is like the supplier I'm buying from is a large factory, so he can manage because he has a large production. As Jolt sales are seasonal, retailers may pre-order in advance. So we are seasonal seller, so our customers may pre-order in advance, reducing the importance of long lead time, because we know when we are going to sell. If we are given the order earlier, then we can reduce the lead time significantly. To minimize shipping cost, shipping container must be full. See, we are telling something that is adding value to the customers. We want to minimize shipping cost. How can I do that? We have to keep all the containers full. We have to make it full before shipped, which may mean deliveries will be in large quantities and which may increase the lead time. Again, quality. Jolt is already known for producing high quality products. Now we are producing high quality product. I missed it in the scenario. Quality, high quality products. Now the quality of the new supplier's products need to be ensured. How can I be sure? Any deterioration in the quality of the Jolt's products would undermine its reputation and reduce long-term business performance, as fewer consumers will buy them. We will lose my customer if I cannot continue with my current quality. So monitoring of quality standards is more difficult. Already we are having some people there. When using external suppliers, especially at long distance, then when manufacturing in Jolt's own factory, in re-engineered process, work is performed where it makes most sense to do so. In this respect, having a staff responsible for quality and suppliers audit working close to the manufacturing site will help Jolt maintain performance in suppliers relationship management. Okay, we just have said something, positives and negatives, because we were asked to evaluate. So we just said how can quality be affected and how can we maintain it, how can lead time be affected and how can we maintain it, and how what the price can be affected and what will be our savings. That's all. Then the development of IT system, we have to advise what changes need to be required to develop the IT system. They need a IT system. They need to do something automated. They need to integrate information system. So we have to advise Jolt. So let's move towards the answer. Actually, they need to have a system. They need to have an information system where these problems will not arise. They have a spreadsheet based system. This needs to be removed. They will have something that can be accessible by all, that is real time, and they need us integrated software and all, and which can be used by all the stuff working in the different stages of a process. Then they should be able to produce accurate, timely data, so that they can performance meet. Okay, they are failing to achieve the performance target, right? So they should have a system that will enable them to produce accurate and timely data regarding the requirement of the customer. Moreover, they will have a system. They will need to have a sophisticated software, okay, like their competitor. because they want to they have to consolidate orders, right? They have to make their invoice processing automated by the integration of information system. So they have to have a good software which good system which can do all this. They will need to have a good internet connection, or else they won't be able to do important work at some important point of time due to the breakdown of internet connection. So these are the main development they need to do. So let's move towards the answer. That's more organized. See, functional departments currently have their own spreadsheet based system. They are using the spreadsheet based system, which are so spreadsheet based system are unreliable and inconsistent. You can't rely on them. This can be changed by anyone. This can be, moreover, this can be lost. So these system is inadequate to provide timely and accurate information, but they need accurate information to meet performance target of customers. Then it must establish a shared database accessible. Shared database means accessible by all parts of the multidisciplinary team. Anybody from the team can access the data. This should be updated in real time. So workers in different time zone are using the current data. It is important to use the current data and updated data by all. So it should be updated in real time. The database should include financial data. Also, financial data means the cost and also the non-financial data, because customers' demand is lead time and quality. These two are non-financial. So this system should also include non-financial data, and this system must be able to provide team members with reports of performance data. This system should provide report on performance, on budget, and specifically for the accounts which they manage, because they are going to manage accounts. Then a fast and reliable internet service will be required, so the team members can participate in online meetings, as they will be unable to meet in person because some are working overseas. So there is the need for fast and good internet connection. Then the organization may need to invest in a specialized system such as the sophisticated software used by its competitors to minimizing shipping costs. So we have to use something like that our competitors is using. Why? To ensure shipping containers are shipped fully loaded. System development may be required to integrate with suppliers' bespoke system. So we need system development to integrate with suppliers' system, so as to automate purchase invoicing. We have to make our invoicing automated, but it is also cost expensive, right? Building an integrated system, information system, is really costly. So the organization should evaluate whether the benefit arising from these changes, from all these changes, there will be cost, right? So we have to check whether my benefit, my income is exceeding these costs, whether my expense is worth. Okay, that's all. You have to say all those things in development of information system. Now move towards the requirement 3, that is regarding ethical standards. They have a high ethical standard. Now they are planning to change their business radically. So we have to assess the impact of this on Jolt's high ethical standards. Okay, while talking about the ethical issues, we have to find what is mentioned in the scenario. I have seen somewhere they talked about they are publishing a report. Okay, then 50%, they have 1000 manufacturing staff, right? If they do it for 50%, then 50% of the total staff is going to lose their job. It will not be easy for them to find another job the way they are the job they are doing currently, although their job will be secured in overseas. This is also said here, but this might not find the same kind of attention and same kind of importance they are getting now. Then the other problem is the supplier. We are using supplier now, right? if our supplier is engaged in any activity that is not that does not go with the ethical standard, we lose our goodwill because we are using the supplier. So we have to talk about the employee, the supplier, and finally the environment issue, because we are outsourcing from a overseas country. There will be some environmental factors, so we have to discuss all these things. Let's move towards the answer. First, we are talking about the impact on workers. What will be the impact on workers? Okay, they have a high ethical standard toward workers, but if the BPR is done, 50%, 500 employee will lose the job. Therefore, because their factory has already been closed, these workers may be unable to find new jobs, similar though these jobs may be created in the new supplier's factory. Okay, 500 has been sent to the overseas, suppose. Then what's going to happen to other 50%? They are going to think that if the business is accepting BPR for 100% of activity, then we are going to lose our jobs. So they will try to leave the factory before they're losing their jobs. So there will be high level turnover. Moreover, they will be demotivated. They will lose their productivity. Okay, let's read. Staff who remain in work may become demotivated if they think that BPR will be extended to all of its Jolt's products. This may reduce financial performance by reduced productivity, increase the staff turnover. Okay, this will impact financial performance by reducing productivity. As staff turnover will increase, and we the Jolt have problems in difficulty in recruiting new staff, because this BPR will make the staff worried about the change. Okay, staff may also be demotivated. They become demotivated if they place in unfamiliar roles. Okay, it is said that they are placed in unfamiliar roles. They don't know what are they going to do. So moreover, at times people who are at this age may be unwilling to learn new skills. Other staffs may welcome and be motivated by the opportunity to perform new types of work, learn new skills, or work overseas. This will probably increase their individual performance. This is the impact on the workers. Then supplier. Any association with unethical practice. If our supplier is associated with any unethical practices, could seriously harm our reputation and our high ethical standard. Any unethical activity by our supplier can harm our reputation and our ethical standards. This could reduce financial performance, as consumers may not buy our product because it will hamper our reputation, so customers will not be willing to buy from us, or potential investors could be discouraged from providing capital. Will face problem regarding financing. Part of them located close to the manufacturing sites is responsible for suppliers audit, which may help to reduce risk. So, but this another thing is that some of our staff are working there, so this can reduce the risk. Then comes to the environment issue. Jolt consider the environmental impact of shipping goods long distance. We have to consider the environmental impact. What is the environmental impact? The environmental credentials of the new supplier are unknown. As Jolt voluntarily publishes a corporate sustainability report, any deterioration in performance on environmental issues will become widely known, because we are publishing report. So this could lead to reduced financial performance if consumers switch to competing products. That's all you have to write for the question on BPR. I think it's a very good question on BPR. It's going to help you to have a better understanding about the BPR and the information system. That's all for today. Subscribe my channel to get new question which is solved here through the video. Who don't like reading questions and watching then seeing the answer, just subscribe my channel and sit back and just keep sitting and solve questions. You can solve up to 3 to 4 questions per day by watching 3 to 4 hours of lectures. Okay, subscribe my channel and stay connected. Thank you.